Alright guys, hey guys, welcome back to this week's episode. Alright, so this is Game Room Tour 1.5, Part 2, however you want to look at it. So a couple months ago, I showed you my Game Room Tour, because I was getting ready to rearrange it, get it to the way I like. And I was almost done, as of this morning. And then something came up, and I have to now redo a lot of stuff. And I have to replan it. So where the room is at now is going to change again. So I want to show you where I'm at and what put the wrench in my game room design. So let's get on. Okay, so we're going to start off right here. So this became my Sega and Xbox wall. So as you can see, lots changed. I've tried to give each system enough room to grow for a while. Like I said, I'm only trying to collect games, keeping games or collecting games that I want to play, try out, and then if I don't like it, I'm going to get rid of it unless it's something that I really like the box art maybe. Other than that, I'm not trying to go for a complete set of anything. Maybe N64 or Dreamcast, but everything else is just the best of the best, hopefully. Or at least what I like. So everything is in its place, should have time to grow for a while, so I shouldn't have to remove it for a very long time. So, we have the Sega Masters up there, Sega CD, Game Gear, Sega Genesis, Sega 32X, Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, and, Xbox, Xbox 360. I got my PC stuff right here. I got my movies right there. And then my movies transition to the bottom row down here. And they just kind of go along. I didn't want anything too much for my movies, just right down there. Mind the mess as the camera goes around, as I'm in the middle of trying to think of what I'm going to do now. Alright, so on this wall, or this corner, I'm calling this my PlayStation. My PlayStation's kind of spread out through 3 different spots. Next to that, my Nintendo wall. Now, my Nintendo is the biggest wall for me. I like my Nintendo the most, so after that would be Sega. But yeah, so from the top, I went from the newest, so Switch and Wii U is up at the top. As you can see, I have plenty of room to grow. And then I went to the Wii, and that's going to take up a shelf, and that's probably going to take a while to fill up. So it shouldn't outgrow itself. Then GameCube on the next row. And then N64. That one might have an issue if I do decide to collect everything for that system. Regular Super Nintendo on the next row. And then underneath it, I have regular Nintendo. And then my Game Boys. Game DS's, Game Boy Advance. Alright. And then, don't mind the light, but I have my PlayStation 2 all the way in this corner, going all the way down. It's kind of being blocked right now. And my bowling game system. All my consoles that are hooked up to my main TV. And then we have my retro CRT television with all the retro stuff. Right above it, I have my PS1 games. The ones in complete cases are right here. And then one with homemade cases in the big DVD cases. That way I know that they need to find cases for it. I was going to put them in the CD Jewels because I have plenty of those, but I figured might as well put them in DVD cases. That way I'm more aware of which ones need cases. And then my little PS4 and Xbox One games right here. And now the big problem. I got a new TV, and yeah, new TV. That's caused the issue. It was time to upgrade. I wanted to go with I wanted to wall mount it so I could do something cool with it. So yeah, got a new television, and there's where the problem lies. So I had to drill a hole in my wall because I needed to see where the stud was because I could not find a stud finder to go through the wall. So then, when I did it, I got metal studs, and I don't know if you can tell from this angle, but I have 3 layers of drywall. Yeah, so 3 layers of drywall is not a wall mount's best friend. And then I can't find the studs, and the studs that are there are metal. I don't know if you can drill a wall mount through 3 layers of sheetrock and into metal studs at the same time. I mentally don't trust it, so even if I read that you could with a certain thing, I don't want to do that just because I'd always be worrying about it. I know if I put lag bolts through wood studs, it's probably going to stay, and I'm more confident with that. So the problem becomes now that this TV can't go here. I know 2 of my walls have metal studs. I'm pretty sure 3 of my walls have metal studs. But I know 1 wall does not have a metal studs because the studs are part of the stairs. That wall right there. Yay for a wall. So, that TV now has to go from here all the way over here. So now I have to move everything around. So now I'm in the process of thinking about how I want to do it and what I want to go. Because now all those games are probably going to have to jump to this wall. It's not too difficult and it's going to be some time, but not too difficult. But the problem is all my surround sound speakers now have to be moved around. Little guy's back there, big guy up here, and then everything down here will now have to be moved over there. And that's not even the biggest issue. The biggest issue is this bowling alley cannot go over there, unfortunately, because on that wall it has an air conditioner, and it would come out past the closet wall, which isn't the biggest deal if it came out past the closet wall, but the air conditioner is in the way, and that's a big deal. I can't really remove that. So yeah. All right, guys. So that's where I'm at. So as you can see, it's never the easiest thing doing a game room. I mean, it depends on who you are. If you're just like, hey, everything just sits there and it works, that's fine. I kind of like things in a certain way. It makes me feel more zen, I guess you could say. So having the TV on the wall like that doesn't make me happy. I'm worried. And after I put the TV up there, because I thought I had it structured with what I had, with anchors and everything, and the TV still leaned over to the left a little bit. So at least in the studs, I know it'll be stuck there. It'll be good. So it is what it is. But now, got to change the game room again. So tell me what you thought of this game room as it is now, and what you like of the changes from the last one, and maybe any advice you could give me on any little details you thought of. Sometimes think of something and having outside opinions really do help, even if they're not the best opinions, they might trigger something. Like maybe you say, oh, you should put that there. I may not like that because it's not the way I'd like to look at it, but it might make me think, trigger something else to think of something else. Like, oh, well, maybe not there, but over there, that might work. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I think Game Room Tour finale will probably be in a couple weeks, maybe even sooner. Right now it's Black Friday week coming up, so I've been spending a lot of time looking at things I want. For me, Black Friday is kind of a big I buy throughout the year, so I make a list of things I know I'm going to need for the year to come, and I buy them when they're on sale. So it's not necessarily just spending money for no reason. Um, that's what video games are for, right? So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and you guys have a good night. Keep on gaming, and let me know what you guys had issues with when you ever designed your game room, or just not even game room, just something that you bought for your living room, your game room, and you put it down, and you're like, "Yep, they can't go there anymore. I'm gonna have to rearrange something like crazy." Yeah, so let me know, and check out my other videos. Catch you guys later, and have a good night, and keep on gaming.